Good morning, Facebook friends. Kind of not my usual MOA Thursday morning, giving you guys an update on what's been going on with me. Obviously, if I'm coming to you guys lately, it's been bad news, but I'm kind of reaching out for a couple things. Obviously, to give you guys an update on how I'm feeling, what's going on with Lyme, and how I'm trying to cope with things. And the second thing is when you guys watch this back, or if you hop on now, just maybe some advice and some help on how to keep dealing with and living with everything that I'm going through. So, kind of an update. I was on here, I don't know, maybe like a week ago when I told you guys that I got off the antibiotics and hopped back on the antibiotics. Was feeling bad. I'm back on the antibiotics again, the 2 a day. My doctor has given me another prescription, thank goodness. So I'll be able to do possibly 12 weeks of the doxycycline, which apparently staying on the doxycycline for a long time causes issues on top of the Lyme problems. So I'm going to have to start, I guess, dealing with that, but we'll see how that goes. So I've been having my good days and my bad days. My good days aren't actually that good. They're okay. I'm putting on a smiling, brave face, and I'm getting through things. The bad days have been really bad, whereas I'm getting really, really bad headaches. In the morning, I can't open my eyes. They're like super heavy and almost like closed. I don't know if this is like a muscular Lyme thing or what is causing that problem. If any of you guys have had any weirdness with your eyes in the morning not being able to open, some things I read for some of you, it's thyroid related too, that maybe my T3 is off. It dropped down into the 20s. We got snow last night and yesterday, so that could be causing some of those symptoms. But the headaches literally are like all over my head, on the back of my neck. And it's also causing pain down my shoulder, which if you saw last week, I thought it was maybe a pinched nerve. So I put the thing on my neck to help support myself. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but the headaches are really bad. And I just think it's just the overall stress and anxiety and everything that's been on top of me with having this Lyme disease, with having Hashimoto's, with being the age that I could be going through, change of life. There's just a lot of things layering on top of this that I think is just causing, really, to put it plainly, a shitstorm in my body. So any advice you guys have on dealing with that, I'm totally open to it. Obviously, I've been trying to take more supplements. I've been doing the adrenal cleanse. I've been doing I do the Epsom salt baths every couple of nights. I've been doing my yoga. I've been trying to do the sweat blanket. I'm actually going to have a Reiki practitioner talk to me on, actually tomorrow. She gave a free class on Facebook and I got one. So I'm looking forward to see what she has to say, if there's anything she can give me and any advice on that. So I'm really trying to do everything that I can think of. Medication, that's the normal stuff, holistic things, trying to eat better. I know that's going to be the death of me. I said it before, eating better is hard for me. I really just got to get in that keto mindset like I was before and just go with it. With the holidays and it being cold, and I just want to like snuggle up in a blanket and have my coffee and just eat a snack. Chris, yes, that would be great. I would really appreciate that. So I'm really struggling, and I know a lot of times I come on Facebook. I'm doing my Live Well Wednesdays, and they've been a little sporadic here and there for some scheduling issues, but those have really made me feel, so much better. And just giving to you guys, making my bracelets, just the power and the feeling I get when I make the bracelets and I see someone, receive it, and the joy that they get really makes me feel good. So I'm definitely have those empath tendencies, and it makes me feel so much better when I do those things. But the strange thing is, like, no matter what I do, I just can't seem to feel good. And I know a lot of people struggle with this. I talk to a lot of you guys, and you have the same issues. We put on a smiling face. We, do all this stuff. And unfortunately, no matter what we do, I don't know if it's heavy metals I've been reading about, mold in our food. Obviously, coronavirus is like the thing now. So there's so many things going on that makes us feel unhealthy that I think, some people do find the magic formula to make them feel better, but I don't know what that is. I've yet to, I had a couple days where I felt good, and darn it, if I didn't want to jinx myself and say that I was feeling better. But man, in today's society, we have all this stuff that's causing us to feel so bad. Like, I almost want to say, do we need to strip down ourselves and go back to the, let's just get some jobs where we're not sitting in front of computers all day long. Let's put our phones down. Let's, start talking to people again and start just having better conversations. I don't know what it is. And obviously, me being an empath and me being, marketing and advertising, I want to fix it. Like, I seriously want to fix it. And the struggles internally to fix that, fix myself, and help everyone is just a lot. So I don't know how to fix it. I'm not going to say I'm going to fix it. I'm going to try my best. But I also want everyone to know that even though you'll see me come on here with my Live Well Wednesdays, or if I do everything, with a really happy face, just to let you know, yes, I am feeling good when I'm doing these things, but there is a constant struggle going on every day with me. It's a struggle to wake up. It's really difficult. Like I said this morning, my head right now is even pounding. I got to watch the caffeine, because caffeine used to help me where it doesn't help me now. It makes things worse. So it's just always something. And I want everyone to know, because I know you guys are struggling too. Everyone is struggling some way with something. And sometimes social media and everything puts on this, facade that we're all so happy and so great and everything's perfect. But in reality, I'm a realist. I'm a realist to a fault sometimes. And I really think that it's important for everyone to know that we all are struggling. And when we can do things for other people, no matter how small it is, do it. Like, you've seen that meme all the time. You don't know what somebody's struggling when they're acting a certain way. Be honest with you, yesterday the stress got to me so bad that I literally had a full meltdown. And I cried. I screamed, honestly. I yelled. I got all this stuff out of me that needed to go. And a lot of people don't do that. And I hadn't done it. I worked, for the past couple of jobs I had working for government clients. And if you guys know government clients, it's a lot of work. And I put a lot of stress on myself. I used to work 12, 14-hour days, literally at a computer all day long. And the stress I put on myself finally, I think, is catching up to me. And so really catching up to me in a way that's making me look at myself and slowing down. And these past couple of months, I've had to do that. And it's been horrible, because my brain is always going so fast. And to slow your brain down, that's when you start getting anxiety. And you need to start getting anxiety medication and things like that, because your body's not used to it. But the sad thing is, your body's not used to it, but that's the way it should be. Your body, we shouldn't be in this hyper mode all the time. We shouldn't close our eyes at night and worry about 8 million things and all this stuff that's going on. We shouldn't have to be that way, but we are. And honestly, it's killing us. It's hurting us so much. These past couple of months, I've had to say no to things. I've had to block off time on my calendar for myself. I've had to say, I'm not going out in that bad weather because it's stressful. I've had to do these things for myself. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And in the long run, you're going to get hit like I did with huge anxiety attacks, a panic attack. I couldn't move. Just all this stuff hit me at one time. And I don't want that for anyone. Lyme disease, obviously, I don't want that for anyone either. That came out of the blue. I still to this day struggle with why in the heck did I get Lyme disease? Like, it's the craziest thing. I already have enough stuff going on with me that just piling one more thing. Sorry, it like starts to bother me a little bit, but they say you're not given more than you can handle. And I've been given a lot of medical stuff this past year, 2 years, and it's been a struggle. So thank you guys for listening to me and supporting me, and it makes me feel better to get it out. And also me letting you guys know that you're not alone if you're struggling with things, because I'm right here with you struggling every day. Every day. It's a struggle somehow, some way. But you guys know me enough that I'm pretty strong and I'm going to get through it. And I want to work with you guys to maybe talk about some things that we haven't thought about that could help each other, myself, other people who are watching. If there's something you've done that's made you feel better, or if there's something that you've seen somebody else do. I've had a lot of interesting ideas come through to me that I'm going to try. I really appreciate the people that are doing things for others to make our lives better. I was shocked at how many people have side businesses on mental health and just physical health and mindfulness and just things that we all should be doing. I felt like, wow, this is great. I didn't know all this was out here. And now that I'm starting to look at it and research it, I think that's where things are going to come together for me to be able to pool all these great resources and give them to people who may not be as comfortable looking for them or asking for help. Even with my Live Well Wednesdays, I've had people, well, I'm not good in front of the camera and I don't want to talk. And I just kind of tell them, people want to hear your story. They really do. It's amazing how much we learn from other people. One sentence from one person at one time can change someone's life. So if you're out there thinking about your story, share it with me. I can share it with other people without doing a live. Or, if you want to come onto the live and just do a voice over, I can do a podcast type live with you. Whatever, to get your story out there and to help other people. I think that's where me personally, I'm going, because I'm struggling so much, that I want to help other people. And I think, that's finally, maybe that's my aha moment of what I was here to do. And maybe that goes back to the Lyme. Maybe that's why Lyme disease was given to me, to push me. And I said this before, to push me to do something, to push me to be better, to be who I am. My mother found out who she was supposed to be a lot later. I think my mom was maybe in her 50s when she realized that she was here to help other people as well. She does that on the religious side of things, but helping nonetheless. And I think that's what I'm here for too. And helping people through any way that I can think of. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not licensed in anything. I'm not, anyone who has degrees in that type of thing. I am just the average person who is a little educated, worked a lot of years in her life, been through a lot of crazy things, and just has learned and taken that knowledge that I want to give to everyone. So I know that was a lot. I've had a lot of people on here this morning, which is great. So thank you so much for listening. And please reach out, even if it's just to talk. even if it's just to say, I got you, or, I have a friend who's doing this, or I have a friend that's doing that. I want all this information. It really makes me feel good. It makes me happy. And I think with that happiness comes some clarity and some healing internally for myself. And I hope that that does the same for you. Right now, I've been talking to you guys for 15 minutes and I can already sort of feel like my headache releasing a little bit. It's still there, but I can start to feel it releasing a little bit, I think, because I was able to get some stuff off my chest and talk to you guys. So thank you. I will definitely keep you up to date. My primary care manager has been good, giving me the meds that I need when I'm fighting all these infections. So that's a good step. But thank you guys so much. This earlier Thursday morning, I plan on having the live again this upcoming Wednesday. I have a couple topics I'm flirting around with. As soon as I know what that's going to be, I'll post. Samantha is going to come on in January. It was just really difficult for us to get our schedules right with Congress being in and her having a crazy night schedule and then the weather and she had to drive. And it was just best that we just postponed it. But I think it's going to be great once I'm able to connect with her. She's a great person to have and listen to. So looking forward to that and a couple of great things next year. So thank you guys. I'm gonna reach out to a couple of you that posted. Chris, definitely talk to you. And anyone else who sees this, feel free to reach out to me. Give kindness to everyone. I had said that there's someone out there that needs you. Somebody needs something from you. So be that someone for someone. And I hope this has helped some people, kind of push themselves to do that. I know it's helped me better. And I'm really excited to see how this is gonna push us forward. So thanks again for listening to me. And I'll keep you guys up to date on how I'm feeling over the weekend. I don't have anything really planned, so I'm gonna, get some rest and take some more antibiotics. So thanks everyone, and we'll talk soon. Bye.